Yeah. 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 Win a circle with my crew be. Lames in the game, you get flamed trying to fool me. Where I'm from, they used to treat us like the boonies. Through the fire, made it out with the fam like the Goonies. Thrashing, beats and pretty faces by the mile. See my face, then she smiled, kissed and said it's been a while. Far as that, I need some racks, bruh, I swear I need a pile. Pile dry the competition and fly off, I'm an hour. Holding up the city, got a couple homies with me. By the way, these lames talk, you would think it was about 50. Said I ain't got the crown, man, you suckers better miss me. Only name, ringing beside my homies, is me. Lames bubble, but you empty quickly like an Izzy. Shots don't even hit the clouds, how you thinking you gon' hit me? Give me money, no opinions, in reverse that shit is risky. And most you dudes is iffy, think you solid till they empty, word. 100 bands what I'm chasing, 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 100 bands what I'm get a stack of million, that's amazing now. 100 bands what I'm chasing, 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 100 bands what I'm get a stack of million, that's amazing now. Money on my mental, the source confidential, ain't really for that blank, real things what I meant to. Get it as a team, cut it clean like a ginsel. Stars all around may not be the ones you went to. Want the meat without the killing, or without the drilling, or that ass up, throw that thing up to the ceiling, slow it down so they keep up, make sure that shit's appealing. Like these bands that I'm stacking, build them up and make a million. Still the main one out here hitting, indirectly leave them smitten. I'm from Stockton, California, this that Northern Cali vision. It like salad, I'm a savage, different lanes is what I'm hitting. If it ain't mine, I ain't hitting. Double deuces, Richard Nixon, this is nice, I need a lot of this. Money from this lava spit, tried squash run, but the way they rock the shit. My team make the hottest shit, wait and aim and drop the shit. Make they X-Men hot as shit, modern day apocalypse, word. 100 bands what I'm chasing, 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 100 bands what I'm get a stack of million, that's amazing now. 100 bands what I'm chasing, 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 100 bands what I'm get a stack of million, that's amazing now.
What's up? Welcome back to another live stream. Let me make sure my voice ain't going crazy right now, bro. It sucks that I have to do this all the time, man. But hey, you know what? It's all about the experience. You feel me? What's up? Welcome back to another live stream. Let me make sure. All right, yeah. Sound like we good. What's up with my peoples, man? It's good to see my people in the chat right now. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. Shout out to Cooper from the O. Shout out to my boy El Pedon. You know what I'm saying? We back. What's up with the chat? It's good to see the chat fam back at it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if I am distorting or a little loud. You guys are bass heads, so you should know what sound quality sounds like. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good on my end, but who knows what the hell it sound like on your end. You feel me? Let me go ahead and take this damn situation off. Let's see. Cooper from No, he says, hey, y'all want to see some crazy lyrics that brought me back about 15 years ago? He says, swag different, bass hitting. I'm a motherfucker. Rolls Royce flow, North Cowboy Wonder. Running squad hallway, Chicken Hill, smashing the game, packing the game, smashing the game, packing it. What did I say? Smashing the game, packing the thing, hey, I can't remember what the fuck I said, bro. I cannot, man. Okay, everything sounds good. Okay. Shout out to Cooper from the O, man. I ran across these. Look at that. Still in the plastic. Diamond in the mud. Not only did I run across these, I ran across some beautiful imperfection ones and some hype killer ones. So, did I I may have run across some Son of the Lights also. But yeah, man, I got some hard copies. I'm gonna put together a bundle for my people. You feel me? Now, as of right now, we should be able to get on thrashlifers.com, but you know, it's crazy, man. It's not the easiest thing to do. You feel me? It's not the easiest thing to do. Let me double check with my IT person right now. Hopefully you guys are doing smooth. Let me know in the chat how you're doing on this fine Friday. How has your week been? My Friday has been tiring, bro. I fell asleep on the couch watching The Boys. That's how tired I am. How you fall asleep while watching Homelander torment random humans? Like, that is crazy, bro. If you guys haven't watched The Boys yet, get in this chat and tell me what is wrong with you. I'm not going to ask why you don't watch it or why haven't you given it a chance. No, what is wrong with you? I don't understand why people do that, man. Hold on 1 second. I'm putting this sound effects on because we need to address all those people that are like, you know what? I am one of the people that have not that have not watched one episode of The Boys, that have never watched Power, that have never watched Game of Thrones. I will not, and I have not, and I will not. I don't understand people like that. Now, I understand if you've been busy. Okay? I'm not mad at that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that refuse to watch these TV shows. Excuse me. You watch TV shows, but you won't watch these ones. Why? Because they're so talked about. Oh, everybody talk about them. I ain't gonna be a sheep. I'm not gonna be a sheep. I'm gonna not watch it. Shut up. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. Do you ever think that you not going with the flock is also kind of going with the flock, though? Like, are we not thinking about that? Do we not take that into consideration? By you, okay, since everybody's watching the show, right? You're like, all right, everybody, you feel like everybody's watching the show. So you're like, you know what? I'm not going to watch it just for that reason, because all you guys are watching it. I'm going to be different and not watch it. Do you ever think maybe I'm not being different? Do you ever think I'm just with the people that aren't choosing to watch it? That are the people that refuse to watch it? Like, you refuse to be entertained? You ever think that you're a part of that clique? So you're not actually like doing anything like different. You're just not watching it with the rest of the motherfuckers that ain't watching it. So y'all not different. You guys are just being stubborn. I always thought that, like, okay, you're not watching it. What the fuck does that do to the show ratings? Do you think that's gonna affect anything? The three people that you won't watch it together with? Do you think that does anything? Do you think that matters? That's gonna not get it green lighted for another season? And most of these people that refuse to watch it, they be sitting at home bored as hell because their favorite season, TV show season, is over. You know what I'm saying? That shit's over. Grey's Anatomy is over for the season. Law and Order SVU is fucking taking the 20th break of the season, and you don't know what to do at home. You fucking bored. You just fucking just staring at the TV, watching YouTube videos, refusing to watch greatness. I never understood that. When I watched I watched Game of Thrones for the first time, bro. I spent at least 2 weeks on that couch watching Game of Thrones every single day. I had no kids at the time. My wife, she was in school. So I was just at the house fucking chilling. And I was like, man, I think I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones. And she was like, what? You never seen it? I was like, no. And she was like, trust me, just watch it. So I watched it and I literally sat my ass on the fucking couch for like 2 weeks watching that whole shit. What was it, 7 episodes or 7 seasons back then? And guess what? I don't fucking regret it. That shit was amazing. Why would you not? Greatness, right? Like I don't get why people are so adamant on being on the other side, thinking that they're doing something different when you're not. There's other people over there with you. Do something different and throw your TV away. How about that? Do that. Wait, Tiny Turbo, he says, what happened to a song you played us called 209 if I'm not correct? 209. Maybe I'm the nine. Maybe the nine. Oh no, if that's the song you talk about, it's out right now on the Nine Rings album. If you haven't heard the Nine Rings album, bro, what are you doing with yourself? If you have not heard the Nine Rings album, what are you doing with yourself? Why have you not heard that album? And I'm not sitting here. See, this is another thing. A lot of people be like, man, I like the old stuff. I like the old stuff. I'm gonna listen to that. Why? Why deprive yourself, bro? Like, why? My streams are still good, so I'm not tripping. But it's like, why? Why do you hang on to the one album you love? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of understand it because um I kind of understand it because like I love the Blueprint album by Jay-Z. I never listened to 444. And I heard it's an amazing album, bro. I swear I did. I heard it's an amazing album, but I've never heard it. I've never listened to it one time. Somebody would put that on and I would have no fucking idea what's going on. No lie, bro. I would have no idea what's going on. And is that a bad thing? No, but I understand it is a bad thing. No, it is a bad thing because I am a fan of Jay-Z. I should keep up with all this stuff. You know what I mean? But at some point I got to disconnect. I think it was during the Kingdom Come era. As soon as that happened, bro, I disconnected from Jay-Z and it ain't been the same. If that happened with any of my fans, I'm curious of what album the disconnect came. For me, where I feel like I may have taken like a different path of the course would have been Son of the Light. But I go back and listen to Son of the Light. I love it. You know what I mean? Why deprive yourself, Syph? Bro, I don't know. I don't know. You know why, bro? Cooper from the O. It's the fucking that Kingdom Come album, bro. That shit was trash to me. And I put Jay-Z on such a high pedestal when he came back after the Black album was amazing, right? He comes back with Kingdom Come, and I was like, what the fuck was this? What was that? Like, why was that? Not even what was that, but why was that? Why did he do this? I didn't need that. You know what I mean? It was like he came back not knowing that if he wanted to come back. Pause. You know what I mean? It was just like that shit was like it was like weak to me. Maybe I'll go back and listen to it now and give it like a different outlook. But like, man, bro. So after that, I guess that's why I deprive myself now. You know what I mean? So I do have an answer. So I'm curious of why people stop at one album with me. Not necessarily one album, but one era. You know what I'm saying? Because um the Bass Monster mixtape, What was that? The Diamond in the Mud. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. I get it. I get it. Dude, where do I find that album? On every single on every Tiny Turbo. That album is on every single that's on every DSP. You know what I mean? Just put 9, the number 9 and Rings, Syph Morrison, and you'll find it. Yeah, dude, it's up there. It's 9 songs. It's pretty hard to me. You know what I mean? It's pretty hard to me. I ain't gonna lie. It's literally one of my favorite albums that I made. I'm curious, what is your favorite album of mine? Put that in the chat right now. We got 5 people in here. Hopefully we got 5 likes. Okay, we got 7 people and 5 likes. If you are just getting here, please hit that like button for your boy as it helps grow this struggling, small, hard-working channel, bro. I'm trying to create something with my people here. And every like counts, man. Every like, every comment, every like, comment, share, all that shit, bro. All that shit really counts, and I appreciate my people for doing it. Oh, okay, Son of the Light is your favorite? Whoa, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. I never thought I would have heard that. Honestly, bass is hard. No, that's facts. That is facts. Son of the Light. Steve Mead was in the studio a lot for that. You know what I mean? You're gonna ask my favorite album, really. And plus your old stuff, Rings, The Streets Heart. Man, good look. I appreciate that. Before I go any further, I definitely got to give a shout out to all the members of the channel. Shout out to my boy, not to my boy. Shout out to the one and only A Panda. Shout out to Joseph Nelson. Shout out to KJ Smith. Shout out to Lexi Lambreras. Shout out to Rigo Padilla. Shout out to my mother, Rhonda Smith. Shout out to the Seamus vlog. Shout out to Cooper from the O in the chat right now. Shout out to El Peron. Shout out to Ain't Loud AJ. Shout out to DJ Xander. Shout out to Craig O'Hearn. Shout out to my homie Scott Voss out there in Fresno, California. And shout out to Lynn Me Too. You feel me? Shout out to Lynn Me Too. The longest withstanding member in the channel, on the channel. 24 months, 2 years, man. Let's give it up. You know what I mean? Give it up. Let me see what we're talking about right here in the chat. Rigo Padilla says the Diamond in the Mud go hard, and I do, and hard as AF, and I fuck with 9 Rings though. Man, I feel you, bro. See, that's the hard one, right? Whenever anybody asks me what my favorite album is, I love them all for different reasons. But I feel like my best album is King Morrison, and then Diamond in the Mud. Only because, and I only put it that way because I feel like King Morrison has better rapping on it. You know what I mean? I feel like Diamond in the Mud has better songs, but King Morrison has better like talent rapping, you know. But Cooper from No, he says, as I quote hella songs before I tap in, which is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I feel attacked right now. Nah, bro, I'm asking everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking everybody. Do not feel attacked, my boy. I honestly though, one of my projects that I feel like is right there, but it's not an album because it was only called a mixtape, but it is an album, is the Bass Monster mixtape, bro. That shit, that went crazy. That kicked everything off, bro. That shit was crazy. I really liked The Beautiful Imperfection too. Even though it's not on download on streaming platforms right now, I may put it back. But it's so old. I don't know if I want to put it back, but I may just put it back up there. I feel like a lot of bassheads don't even know what the fuck that album is. Like, who knows what that shit is? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Man, like I said, excuse me, like I said, dude, I'm so tired. I fell asleep. I was literally dozing off, being recorded on my wife's phone. My wife was recording me with her phone like 45 minutes ago. But I'm here. You feel me? That Bass Monster album cover is tough AF. Still waiting for that to be on a t-shirt. Man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The only reason that ain't done is because my fucking forehead looks so big. I remember I put the picture up, right? There was we had a sticker flyers and I put one up in Zoomies and you know, he was like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Man, they're gonna disrespect you, but if you want," I was like, "Man, I don't even care." I put it there on the right where you know you pay and shit. Put it on the little stand right there. I came back probably like a month later, man. They had all type people wrote all types of shit on that damn sticker, man. Made me super insecure about my fucking forehead. And, you know, that's why I never was crazy about that picture. You know, but I'm definitely gonna put it on a t-shirt, excuse me. Um Tiny Turbo says, bro, make a channel only for shorts and be putting your music over dope car slideshows, car shows. I always be finding new channels that way quickly. Dope, and maybe I will. You know what I mean? Maybe I will, man. I'm definitely working on I'm definitely planning on making a gaming channel. I just found out I can like role play on GTA with a PS5 now. And you know, you just connect to certain servers and shit. So after I figure that out, you know what I'm saying? It's on. Roger from American Dad got a big forehead. Look at the show. Still striving. Yeah, that's for real. That motherfucker forehead is huge. Yeah, you know you got a point, my boy. Uh, Yawning everywhere, man. So let's get to it, man. How many of you guys have kids, right? How many of you guys have kids? Now I have kids, and you know I am blessed to be in the house with my kids. Now imagine if you weren't, right? That would be fucking hard. That would be hard for me. That's one of my like biggest fears. I tell myself all the time. I even told my wife this. I have no idea what the fuck how I would act if I was suddenly not like if we weren't together and I had to schedule time to see my kids. If I had to share my kids with a step parent, I have no idea how I would act. So I seen this video, right? It's going viral. It's of a dad at I guess he pops up at the barber shop while the stepdad is there with his son, and the stepdad is getting the son a haircut. And the biological father is tripping. Like he tripping like he want to catch the fade. Like, bro, he tripping like he gonna really go to jail. And you know, there's some comments in there like, man, what's wrong with that? The kid need a haircut, yada yada. I get it, right? I get why he would be that upset. I get why he'd be that upset. It sucks. It sucks for the step parent because he probably was taking that kid to the barbershop because the mom requested it. Hey, can you take him to get a haircut? He really needs one. I just called his dad. He's at work. This kid needs a haircut. Can you take him? What is his stepdad gonna say? Hell yeah, I got you. Don't even trip. So I'm gonna take him to my barber. He gonna get him right. You know what I'm saying? So he takes him, and next thing you know, the dad pop up tripping. Like I would go home and we'd be setting some fucking some boundaries. Don't ask me to do shit that you asked him and didn't and you bypassed him because it didn't fit what you wanted. Don't do that to me. You can get me killed like that. You feel me? Dudes are logical, right? When a dude taps into his emotions, there is no there is no fucking there is no limits to what he'll do if he starts to get emotional. Don't do that. And I see a lot of baby moms and shit like to play around with that, but you can't do that. You can, but you're only going to be setting up somebody to get hurt. Rather Verbal, because words hurt. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get somebody verbally hurt, lashed out at, or it's gonna turn physical, and that's what somebody like a fucking step parent or something like that don't want or don't need. I wish that I was a fucking step parent and you sent me on a dummy mission. I go out there and now your baby daddy tripping with me. I'm coming home, bro, and I'm getting on him. It's like, bro, don't you ever do no shit like that. Are you dumb? Oh no, he had no right. And he going, I'm gonna get on the phone with him. Bitch, I don't need you to fight my battles. I need you to not put me in no bullshit. How about that? How about that? How about you just don't? But the kid needed a haircut. Yeah, I'll just do it myself. You'll be by yourself. You feel me? How about that? I think people that put other people in some bullshit is some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's like you're playing with lives at that point. You know what I mean? Dudes do that with baby mamas too. Send their kids to the park with the girl. You know what I mean? The baby mom pull up, you know what I mean, and see the kid at the park with this bitch, and now she getting beat up and her weave pulled on, or her, even if it's real hair, getting her hair pulled on. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. For one, if the lines of communication aren't healthy, then you really gotta watch what you're doing. You gotta make sure you're not put in an awkward position like a pawn. You know what I mean? You gotta watch that shit. Let's see what the chat fam is saying. Cooper from No, he says, I see it with my brother. It takes time for damn sure. He was just like that dude in the video losing his shit for no reason. But dads have their reasons. That's my son. That's son dad thing. Nah, I feel that. I do feel that. Okay. Me being the type of person I am, there would be communication. I am a communicator. You know what I mean? Even when my wife and I go back and forth on some bullshit, it is led with communication. You know, um, that's always been my thing. Now I haven't always been the healthiest communicator. I'll admit that. You know what I'm saying? I'll admit that. But nowadays, I am a healthy communicator. You know what I'm saying? Cooper from No, he says, okay, he said the same thing. No, I feel that, bro. I feel that. I think, Cooper, I think it sucks because, you see it with your brother. Now, it's good that you're his brother, though. You're able to see it for what it is. You're outside. You're like, even if you are looking at it biasly, like you're able to tell him, like, look, bro, maybe you shouldn't trip off that. It's not, you know what I mean? It is fucked up. It's a fucked up situation, but you don't need to react like that because of yada yada. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a slippery slope. Tiny Turbo says if it works for the kid in a positive way, I'm cool with it. Parents gotta talk to determine boundaries for sure. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. The mom, the stepdad should never have that kid anywhere without understanding, like anywhere where the father may, like, okay, you're gonna take the kid to his first baseball game. Now, okay, say it's me, right? I'm with this woman and she has a kid. Um, she wants the kid likes the baseball team. What is it closest? Probably the San Francisco Giants, right? He's a Giants fan. And he wants to go to a baseball game. I want to go to a baseball game. Oh yeah, me too. I got you, bro. It's fun. Oh, for real? Oh, cool. My first question is, have you ever been to a game? No, I've never been. My dad said he was gonna take me, but I can't wait. All right, check this out. Call your dad. Cause I'm talking to him, bro. That's something we gotta talk about. You can't take somebody's kid to their first baseball game without communicating to that person first. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That, like, a lot of people would be like, "Whoa, it doesn't matter if he wanted to take him to a game, he would have did it." Okay, you might be right, but at the end of the day, you don't take that from a dad. You don't take that from a person. Maybe he hasn't been able to because of financial reasons. Maybe his car isn't reliable enough and he don't want to chance it with his kid. You know what I mean? You never know what the situation is. Maybe the kid wasn't able to sit through a full game and the dad knew that. You know, there's different variables. But at the end of the day, you don't just do some shit because you want to do some shit. You got to watch it. I wish somebody would take my kid to their first fucking baseball game when I've been planning this shit before he was born. You feel me? You got to watch it. You got to watch what you're doing. You got to watch how you stepping out here, man. You can't be a big stepper. You got to be a smart stepper. You feel me? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Okay, yeah. Every topic that I had on that, I just ran through that freestyling. So yeah, man. If you are a stepdad or if you're a baby mama, consider the dad. And if you are a dad, right? And you're doing shit freely with your kids, bro, consider the mom. Consider the mom. Oh, it's my daughter, you know what I'm saying? And she has a dance, a school dance, and I'm just gonna have my girl just, do her hair for her real quick. Man, call the fucking mom. How you know that she don't want that with her kid? You know what I'm saying? You got a daddy daughter dance. Oh yeah, I got daddy daughter dance. I'm about to go, I have my girl do her hair real quick and grab her outfit. Man, call the fucking mom. Allow the parent to be a part of some shit. You know what I mean? Definitely though, let me be realistic. If you guys are not having a healthy lines of communication with each other, fix that. Fix that shit. You know what I mean? Even if you're not together, oh, I don't fuck with that bitch. You know what I mean? That's cool, bro. Figure it out on how to communicate together, man. You know what I mean? Because the kids, it's about the kids, man. The hijos. The hijos. Do it for the mijos, bro. Do it for the little ones. You feel me? I don't know. That I just really feel serious about that. Thank God that's not my case. But man, if it was, that would be something that I would be, pretty serious about, bro. Speaking of parenting, LeBron James Jr. gets drafted by the Lakers. First off, big shout out to Bronny for even being able to play a basketball game healthy wise, because that kid in 2023 had a cardiac arrest, bro. He could have died. That kid could have fucking died from congenital heart failure or some shit like that. That is crazy, bro. That is a scary thing for an old person, let alone what was he, like 20 or something like that? 19-year-old kid? Bro, come on, bro. That's crazy. Now, a lot of people are talking about nepotism. Nepotism. How could they? How could they do that? There's so many people that should have been in his position. Yada yada. Uh, uh, uh. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I get it, right? I get it. But at the end of the day, LeBron James told them motherfuckers what time it was when his son was going to college. I want to play with my kids. If my kid gets drafted by a team, I'm going to go to that team. That's just what it is. And the Lakers heard that and they noted, okay, for sure. Let me go ahead and put that on my let me grab the highlighters. Then put that in my notes. You know what I'm saying? When your star player says some shit like that, you're supposed to listen. Now, is it nepotism? Yes. Yep, 100%. If my son was 16 right now, if he was 16 and he made beats and his shit slapped enough, guess who my songs would be produced by? My fucking son. Are we kidding? Bro, if you run a business and your kids are 20 years old, smart or not, are your kids going to be working for you? Mine are. You kidding me? I don't care what nobody says. My kids will be running that shit. The person that runs the Lakers, guess who they are? They are the kids of the person that bought the Lakers before they got it. The GM of the Dallas Cowboys, what is he, co-GM or whatever? Stephen Jones. Guess who his dad is? The owner of the team, Jerry Jones. Is he doing a great job? Kind of. Not gonna lie, they be drafting some good players, bro. Our teams don't suck. Like, we could do better, I feel. But hey, man, we be right there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we hang on to some fucking scrubs for too long. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? Go Cowboys. But at the end of the day, like, nepotism is a real thing, right? And who's to say it's a bad thing? Who's to say it's a bad thing? I think it's only a bad thing when you're not benefiting from it. You know, I wish my parents were billionaires and and ran fucking Amazon and I was coming up. You know what I mean? Hey, sorry guys, I run this shit now. You know what I mean? Sorry that you don't run it, even though you feel like you're qualified. You've been working for the company for 15 years. But guess what, motherfucker? My last name is on the building. And that's okay with me. Like, I feel like you should be able to put your people on. Every album that every situation that I've gotten in, you know what I mean? It has been because, for one, I've known the person, and for two, I've been talented, though. That's always been the big thing, though. Like, if I wasn't a talented artist, I wouldn't have been able to be where I am today. That, at the end of the day, you got to be talented. You know what I mean? I remember I reached out to my homie. I'm not even gonna say his name, but I reached out to him because he put me when I didn't have a musical home. This is before I met Steve Mead, Chicken Hill, all that shit. You know what I mean? I didn't have a home. I left the label that I was at, and Will Teak from Hallway, he was like, "You got a home with us," and that meant so much to me. And I was like, "Man, I appreciate you." You know what I mean? I got real sentimental, and he was like, "Well, Saif, I mean, you know, you're always cool and stuff like that. So it was a no brainer. You know, well, I didn't have an issue, you know, bringing you in because you're a cool person. But at the end of the day, you know, I still mess with you today, pause, because you're talented and you work. At the end of the day, like, you push and you're talented. Like, if you weren't talented, I don't know if I'd still be giving you beats like that. You know what I mean? And I understand it. Like, if Bronny couldn't shoot a fucking basketball at all, granted his stats weren't great. Let's keep it real. He wasn't fucking tearing it up in college, but he was just coming off of an injury. There's a lot of variables, right? You know, a lot of people are saying that he wasn't he barely scored 2 points. He averaged 2 points a game. Yeah, but he set a lot of fucking games and came in garbage hours or garbage minutes. You know, like, it's there. Like, if you understand how analytics break down, you will understand why he averaged 2 points a game. It isn't because he's only capable of making 2 points a game. You know what I mean? It's not really like that. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. The whole numbers Moneyball movie, you know, that the A's, you know, they went and did the analytics and they, you know, had a bunch of success behind it. And a lot of people do that in sports now. They look at the stats and then they determine a player's wealth off of that only. And it's like, bro, if you understand why these stats look the way they do, then you'll understand why the stats are tricky, why the numbers are tricky. There's a lot of players with a lot of talent that only play in garbage minutes. And it doesn't mean that, okay, everybody can't go and do what LeBron James does, which is he has the ball 90% of the game. Everybody can't do that. LeBron can take 10 straight shots if he wants to. And he'll be in the game. By the end of the game, he'll still be in that motherfucker. Even if he gets sat. If he gets sat down for 5-10 minutes, he'll be back. It doesn't work like that for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If Austin Reeves, right, from the Lakers, say he decides to do what LeBron does. He's bringing the ball down and then he bulldozes into the lane and goes up, gets a 2. Okay. And then the next he comes back down and then he bulldozes again and bam, he bricks it. And then he comes down again, he throws up a 3, bricks it. There's a good chance his ass is going to be sitting on the bench for at least a quarter or 2. Because who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? LeBron can do that shit and get away with it. John Morant can do that shit and get away with it. Luka Doncic can do that shit and get away with it. Everybody can't do that. You know what I mean? So once you understand how these analytics break down with the minutes play, oh well, he got 12 minutes. Okay, he got 3 minutes. The last 3 minutes of each quarter, which is garbage time. That means people are just fucking playing however the fuck they want to play at that point. You know what I mean? They're just unless if the game is close, then that's a little different. But if the shit's a blowout, man, them motherfuckers is just running and shooting, running and gunning at that point. You know what I mean? So to my point is to ridicule LeBron James or Bronny James over his stats is kind of like it's kind of idiotic. You know what I mean? It's kind of idiotic. But hey, that's what people do, right? I understand putting your family in positions like this person. You know what I mean? You know this person. You know what he can do. You could trust him. Yeah, that's my family. I'm gonna put him on. You know what I mean? I get it. Rigo Padilla says he's good until he tries to go left. He can't play left to save his life. He has a decent mid-range, below average on threes, but don't mean the shit where you got the ball. Don't mean shit when you got the ball game. No, facts. If you're talking about LeBron James, I don't know who you're talking about right there, Rigo. But if you're talking about Bronny, like, okay, you could say that he's below average on threes, but that's a different type of defense, right? In the NBA, they play totally different. So he's gonna have wide open attempts. Now, when he had wide open attempts in the McDonald's All-Star game, he had like 9 points on threes. You know what I mean? He hit 3 threes or something like that. You know what I mean? He did pretty good. So it's really in the air. Like, oh, you talking about LeBron? Okay, yeah. I think he's good left. No lie. You know who couldn't go left? Fucking Michael Jordan, bro. I didn't know that. Who knew that Michael Jordan couldn't go left? That's crazy. There's so many conspiracies going down about Michael Jordan's game right now. It's crazy. Black Mamba all day. Nah, I feel you. Kobe Bryant was so fucking good. I stopped watching basketball. But Michael Jordan, they're talking so bad about that, man. They said that his ass couldn't fucking go left for one. And then they're saying now that they reported his stats wrong, especially on defense. There was a game that there was like a 3-game span where they said he had like 12 or 28 fucking steals. No, 28 steals and it only recorded 12 or something like that. And it's like, why? Why was it such a serious thing for him to be great? Like, what did that fucking do? What did that do for anybody? Did that make us love basketball more? Because if that's the case, bro, we gotta watch who they're putting up on a pedestal. And I do that now. When they're crowning somebody so hard, I watch extra close. And if you notice, they do that all the time. When Travis Scott came out with the what was that Astro World album, bro, he was on every fucking every TV show was talking about how he's the best artist right now and he's like generational and all this shit. Bro, where the fuck is he now? Same thing with Cardi B. Oh yeah, Cardi B, man, she's the greatest female artist maybe ever. Who knows? Yada yada. Where's she at now? You know what I mean? And they do this all the fucking time. These labels prop up people so high, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Why do we fall for it every fucking time? It's kind of like the race divide. We just fall for it every fucking time. Cooper from No, he says, some think he greater than Jordan. When that's mentioned, I just walk away. If you're talking about LeBron, I understand why. I understand why they say he's greater than Jordan, and I understand why they say Kobe's greater than Jordan. I understand why they say I get everybody's point, because if you look at it from different points of view, I can understand it. I really can. The reason why Kobe can't be the greatest to me is because he was just like Michael Jordan, but he was better to me, and to be honest, like with all around game. Michael Jordan, like he was so good, man. He was ridiculously good. Michael Jordan was he seemed like he was a varsity player playing on JV. It was crazy. Bro, MJ played in a time where there was like what, maybe 25 really good players. There's absolute all-stars on every team nowadays. Not take it from the legacy, but I don't know if MJ could put up the same numbers. I agree. I agree. I think he would do good though. I think he would ball. I think MJ would ball. I think he would fucking dog shit, but I don't know if he would be the same dude because shit, you know, like you said, bro, there's ballers on every fucking team right now. Like everybody's good. Everybody's good. I remember Reggie Miller was the best three-pointer in the league. Like there was one dude, like as soon as you play Indiana, you got to figure out how you're going to stop the three. That was like the craziest thing. Like I get it, right? People will say, well, Steve Kerr shot the three. BJ Armstrong shot the three. Yeah, but they weren't doing it like Steph Curry was. You know what I mean? Create his own shot and then hit a three. Pull up from fucking the logo and hit a three consistently. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Ray Allen, anytime you kick the ball out to this motherfucker, he hitting a three. But it isn't like he was creating his own shot. You know? Klay Thompson, one dribble, shooting threes everywhere. That's crazy. Yeah, Allen Iverson was one of my favorites. Also, Allen Iverson is like less. He's like, to me, him and Kyrie are exactly the same. I feel like Kyrie is like more. He it seemed like Kyrie practiced more though. Like he cares about being better to me. You know, like Kyrie is on another level. Allen Iverson was just like talented. It kind of reminds me of like the Jordan and Kobe situation. Like they both did the same thing, right? You know that they're both good, but one just cares about it a little more. That's how it seemed to me. Like Kyrie just cares. He works on that shot. That shot is fucking money. It wasn't in his playoffs. I think something was going on though. I think it was something in the back, like behind the scenes, that fucked up that game or that series, because that wasn't Kyrie. I feel like they told him to tune it down and give the ball to fucking Luka. I really believe that. Even though he had the ball too, I feel like they took him out of his game by telling him what to do. I've never seen Kyrie like just be off so much. That was crazy. Bro, prime MJ versus prime LeBron. I pick MJ all day, not because I think MJ is a better player, but it's his game style is more one-on-one, whereas LeBron, yeah, no, I get that. I think I don't know if see prime LeBron is like he's fast as MJ too though, so that's a hard one. Now, I don't know if I feel like who's leading the team, you know what I mean? Like you give them both the equivalent, like the same team, you know what I mean? Like the same caliber team, and you put one, you know, them on either side, you know what I mean? And you just let them go. I feel like LeBron wins a lot of those games. Prime LeBron though, LeBron that's jumping out of the gym and blocking every fucking shot that comes into the paint. I feel like that's going to be hard for Michael Jordan, because like You know, the faster players he had problems with, like fucking Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson had his ass dancing. He was on skates, bro. But you know, who knows though? Because LeBron is, MJ was fucking flawless, man. So who knows, man? Who knows? That's one that I take to the basketball, like to 2K though. Rigo Padilla, that's close. I'm leaning towards Bron more with a good team, a good even team against MJ. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. You know, like the driving kickouts, all that shit, bro. Like LeBron's highlights, it a lot of people forget how great LeBron is until you go look at his fucking highlights, man. His highlights is like it's like he was playing against babies out there, man. That shit was fucking crazy. And then you go back and look at who he's playing against, and you got Kevin Durant out there. You got Westbrook. You got all stars, bro. You got fucking ballers. And then you look at fucking Michael Jordan. He's being guarded by Jeff Hornacek. What the fuck? Jeff Hornacek looked like a fucking librarian, bro. He looked like a science teacher. Not to say that a science teacher can't ball, but it's just like, bro, come on. Come on, what are we talking about? You got one being guarded by Kawhi, and you got another one being guarded by fucking Reggie Miller. I like Reggie Miller. He was one of my favorite players at like when he was in, but like he can't fucking guard. There's no way Reggie Miller could stop. He couldn't slow down LeBron. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, bro. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. One of the other topics I wanted to talk about is how many people can you count on? You know, like when I was a kid, right? I used to look at people that were homeless, and we would drive past people that are homeless, and I would see them out there like walking, like whether it be with a basket or just blankets and shit. And I used to be like, man, I don't know if I would ever end up in that spot. I have too much family in this city. Like I can figure this out. And then the older I got, I realized when you're young, yes, you get support, right? Depending on what type of situation you're in. But when you older, bro, you can walk, you can be homeless. My cousin always says, he tells his kids, you know, don't laugh at that homeless man. A few bad months and we can be in that same situation as him. And that gave me a different perspective because I was thinking about it like, if we had some bad months, what the fuck would we do? Like what would we do, bro? What would life look like if we made $0 for the next few months? You know what I mean? This mortgage, the cars, you know, all that shit, bro. It would get sticky. What would we do? God, you know, pray to God that we never have to worry about that. But how much can you count on people? You know, at some point, you know, some people will help you, but at some point, you gotta get the fuck out. You know, I've been a play that my house has been a house that helped people, but you can only help so much. You know, it's hard. So it's like, have you ever thought of that? Because I did. I have, bro. I have, and it's like, who can you count on? Shit. You can count on your people, right? But you can't overuse anybody. You know, and that's something that a lot of people got to learn, especially kids growing up. You can use your resources, but you can't overuse. You know what I mean? There's a saying that says, we use each other. You know what I mean? Use me, I use you. It's a use business. But you can only use so much. You know what I mean? You can only use so much, man. And that's something I was thinking about. I don't know why I put that shit in here. Well, I do know why. I feel like that would be a good conversation when this gets to the clips. Hopefully this makes it. But yeah, man, like, think about that. You know, how much can you actually count on your people? And how much can your people actually count on you? And if they can't, if you can't count on them or if they can't count on you, does that make you guys a bad Does it make it a bad situation? Or is that just the reality of things? You know, because when I was a kid, I I had some hard living situations when I hit 18 and up, and it was hard for me to like to understand why I was in the situations I was in. But as an adult, I get it, bro. I get it. It ain't like I was out there doing some stupid shit. You know what I mean? It ain't like I was out there like causing issues or anything. But it was just like, bro, you can't just keep doing the bullshit, bro. You got to figure shit out. You know. And my kids won't be in that situation because that's just not how we rock. You know. I plan to be mentally getting them ready before they even think about hitting 18 to be ready to even deal with that, you know, by the time, you know, and I really don't want my kids to move out. As of right now, I'm like, bro, 18, what are you talking? Why you can't? No, you can't move out. No. Rigo Padilla, he says, speaking of Iverson, I copped me the white and blue and gray Iversons the other week. Takes me back to 2001 when I got the first ones. Yeah, bro, those were fire. Man, big shout out to Allen Iverson. He says we need this in a simulator. Yeah, that matchup would be great. Rigo Padilla says, catch a good enough charge and you won't be able to work at most places. Yeah, for real. Then the system literally works against you. Yeah, I think that's one of the coldest things too, man. Like, if you get into legal situations, like it's so hard for you to bounce back, even though you're supposed to be rehabilitated. It's so hard for you to bounce back that I feel like if you put yourself in a bad enough situation, like I don't even know what, like, golly, man, I don't know. He said, "I want that 2K fade, my boy." No, you don't. No, you don't. Rigo Padilla, he says, I think sometimes that's just how the cards get dealt. Don't mean you can't go and change your hand. It just means that you got to figure out how to do it when the card with the cards you are with the cards you got. Yeah, no, that's facts, bro. That's the truth. Like, I guess it's all about adaptation, right? If you get if you put yourself in a fucked up situation, it ain't time to sulk and fucking play the woe is me game. It's time to adjust, right? I've always been a good with the adjusting. So you know, I pray to God I never have to deal with that, but adjustments, man. The last thing I did want to bring up, bro, this presidential debate. How many of you guys seen that? I'm making rage quit. Oh, okay. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never quit like that. You feel me? But yeah, this presidential debate is crazy, bro. It is crazy. Now I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch some clips. What the fuck is up with Joe Biden? Joe Biden sounds like he's having a stroke. I pray to God that he is not having a stroke. I pray to God that he is okay and healthy, bro. I don't wish nothing on nobody, bro. He sounds like he is not okay. He really does, man. He really does sound like he's not okay. And that shit is scary, bro. I don't wish no harm on nobody, bro. That's just not me. That's not me. I don't believe in that shit. Well, maybe some people, but not people like him. You know what I mean? Like he ain't never, well, he did touch them. He sniffed some kids. I don't know about him touching no kids, but you know what I'm saying? Until I see some shit, I don't want nothing to happen to him, bro. And he up there looking crazy, bro. He up there looking crazy. I seen Trump said something like, he did. I don't even know what he said to finish that sentence, and I don't think he did either, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's like the easiest fade ever. It's so bad. It's like it's like fighting an old person that don't have the equilibrium, and they're swinging, and every time they swing, they miss and just hit the ground, and you don't even have to put no hands on them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of fight that he's in. This is crazy. This is crazy. I would do a better job against Trump in a debate than this motherfucker is. This is no way. The only way you vote for this man is if you feel bad for him, bro. And how do you prop this man up? This is Weekend at Bernie's material. This is sad, bro. What this like Rico Padilla says, what the fuck is up with people who voted for him? LOL. Where we were told to eat our vegetables and not make them president. That's funny. That was funny. Biden was shuffling last night. Him and Trump was taking shots left and right. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Cooper from the O, he says, Trump said he don't think he understands what he said himself. Yeah, bro. It was bad. That's not a good look, bro. That's not a good look. Before he goes up next time, they need to give him a Red Bull. You feel me? They need to give him a Red Bull and get his fucking neurons going or something like that. He need to be juiced up so his brain can think a little faster, because that was crazy. And my boy Trump, I swear I said this before. I wasn't sure, but I can almost guarantee that I'm smarter than both of them motherfuckers up there. I definitely cuss more than them, so that'll hurt me. But bro, I don't care what nobody say, bro. Donnie, my boy Donald Trump is lightweight slow, bro. He's like high functioning retarded. Pause. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. They're gonna like ding me. Oh shit. I pray that they don't fucking. If you don't see this fucking this stream up on my channel, know that it was because I said the R word. But my boy Donnie is hot. People jumped off. They mad. Look, man, I don't care. Everybody gets it, bro. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, my boy, he's not projecting to be very smart, bro. We got one dude that's Weekend at Bernie's material, and we got another dude that's just not that smart. But when we go past how I feel about the debate, right? I'm not gonna lie. My boy Trump had the better economy. And I had my dad say, he sent me a clip and he was talking about, well, Trump was benefiting from Obama's economy, or whoever it was before. I think it was Obama that was before him. Yeah, he's benefiting from his economy and everything that he did, so that's why it was so good. And if that's true, how do we get Obama ass back? Because the house prices, the gas price, everything was fire when Donald Trump was in office. The beginning, when he came into office, all that shit, the whole time, everything was fire, bro. I don't know what nobody. I don't care what nobody talking about, bro. The police shit, that shit was weak. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was weak. The ignorant comments and shit, that shit wasn't that tight. But the housing prices, the economy, yeah, all for that. Yeah, I can. I'd rather know my ignorance instead of wondering what they're saying ignorantly behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you get up there and show me that you're ignorant. You feel me? So shout out to the people that expose their ignorance in front of you. I was in Texas, and I was in a store with my wife. Right, we were looking for her a new coat. We were in Dillard's, and we're not broke, not even close. Right, and so we're looking around, and we're just like, hey man, where the fuck are the coats? And this woman just keeps popping up. She keep popping up, like straightening out stuff on the racks next to us and stuff. And I turn around, I'm like, you work here? Oh, yes, I wasn't following you, though. I was like, oh, yeah, this bitch was definitely following us. And so I looked at my wife and I started laughing. I am the guy that's always going to point out the ignorance. So I point it out. Do you feel me? I point the shit out. So I started laughing. Oh, okay. So since you're here right now, since you just happen to be here right now, we're looking for a jacket. Can you put us in the right spot? Texas is fucking cold. And she's like, oh, okay, you're not from here yet. She was really, really nice. Really nice. So we got the jacket, we left. And I was like, man, that was the nicest profiling I've ever been a part of. Dead ass, bro. That was the nicest profiling I've ever been a part of. My wife laughed and she was like, yeah, she was really nice, but we knew what time she was on, but that was nice. And I was like, yeah, because in California, bro, if a motherfucker profiling you, bro, they don't give a fuck. They don't like you to your face. They don't like you to your motherfucking face. They don't like you, you know it. And they want you to know. They don't give a fuck if you know it. But that's California. But you get out there and motherfuckers is fake to you in your face and they hate you in your back, behind your back. So I'm not lying. I hate the way it is in California, when they get like that. But I appreciate knowing that you're on some fuck shit rather than seeing it, you know what I mean? Rather than having to find out later, you know what I mean? Rico Padilla says this shit gonna take more than 4 years to fix. I don't know why everyone plays that narrative when this is gonna take multiple presidents working on the same plan throughout to fix this. Cooper, yeah, nah, I feel you. Cooper for no, he says Biden like Kodak. Let me dry the boat. Yeah. They both crazy, bro. They both crazy. It's like it's just one's more higher functioning, and it's like I'd rather go with a higher functioning person. You know what I mean? I pray Joe Biden is okay though. But when I say Weekend at Bernie's, if you guys have never seen Weekend at Bernie's, that's literally what we're dealing with. You know what I mean? It's just a dude in a hat, and he's just every time the music comes on, he just starts. Like we don't know what the fuck going on, bro. He was stumbling. I gotta watch it though. I gotta watch the full thing, and I'll tell you guys how I feel about it on Tuesday. But bro, we gotta watch it. We gotta pray for better, man. Pray for better. Where's Bernie Sanders? A lot of people didn't like Bernie. I fuck with Bernie, man. Where's Bernie? He was turned up. I feel like Bernie would beat both of them up in a fight. You know what I mean? Bernie's like the Tasmanian devil. I want to see him. Yeah, I put my money on Bernie Sanders. I want to see Bernie Sanders catch the fade. I feel like he'll beat both of their ass. I feel like he'll beat up Donald Trump and my boy Joe Biden won't know what the fuck going on. But it's 7:05. We have made it to the end of this live stream, man. I want to thank every single person that is here right now. Everybody that stopped in and and checked out the live stream and couldn't stay. You know what I mean? Thank you for even stopping by. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. As we're trying to grow this shit. You know what I mean? I see that that me missing that Friday has affected the live stream. So I don't plan on missing any more days, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on missing any more days. I fucked up, all right? I fucked up, okay? I didn't mean to do it, okay? Hey, man, it happened. You know what I'm saying? The next time I do end up doing that, I'm definitely gonna do a IRL stream. So if I am out of town, you know what I'm saying, and I can't get on here and be in the studio or the office, the stoffice is what I call this. If I'm not able to do that, then get ready for an IRL stream, bro. You're going to see me in the streets or in the house or whatever the fuck I am with my camera, and we going to be getting it. You feel me? Because I'm not missing shit no more. You feel me? But yeah, I'm out of here. Thank you guys. Man, dude, I reached out to my IT person about the Thrash Lifers being up, and it's not up yet. So yeah, man, we're gonna get there, but these coming to the site really soon. You know what I mean? Get ready for the hard copy pack. All right, peace. Yeah, definitely I could go live off the phone. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next time. Yeah. And we out of this bitch. Rigo Padilla, you human, man. You're entitled to some human shit. Subscribe, hit the like, chat, fam. Share this shit on Facebook. Yeah, for real. All that shit that Rigo just said, do that shit.